Yo, what's up guys, it's Young, the CEO of Bustin' Noob. So if you need a job, go ahead and subscribe. I can help you out with that. And I'ma try it out. Okay, I'ma try it out. Every time you go in that gay bar, the dubstep room, sometimes that song will be on, that I'ma try it out. That shit is hilarious. Shout out to Coldest Life. He had put that song in a video. And that was a very, very funny video because that song is just, I don't know, it just makes me laugh. First time I heard that, it was actually Pacific Tomb. I was playing with him and I didn't know what they were saying in there, but he started singing it. And I was like, is that what they're saying? So every time I go in there now, I'll hear it. I'm gonna try it out. But anyway, I'm trying out this PDW again. This is my most used weapon in this game. Actually, I have the most kills with it. I have over 5,000 kills with this weapon, and then I have, I think it's over 4,000 kills with the MSMC, and 3,000 kills with the Vector, and 3,000 maybe with the MP7, something like that. So, you know, these are my most used guns. And this is another solo ground war gameplay where I'm just, you know, doing my thing like I always do. When connection works in ground war, I can put up big numbers, but I've since actually stopped playing ground war because I just cannot play ground war. And I'm already a minute into the commentary, but if you can't tell, I am sick. I've been sick for the past 2 or 3 days. My voice is kind of leaving, and you know, I've still been on Xbox playing with my homeboys, and they said I sound like I'm having a voice crack every time I talk. So this is the sick Young. If you didn't know, this is what I sound like when I'm sick. And this commentary is actually not going to be about me being sick or anything. I wanted to talk about how I didn't used to celebrate Christmas, and I don't want to say didn't celebrate in the fact that I didn't recognize, you know, it's Jesus' birthday. If you're a Christian, I'm a Christian. I believe in God and Jesus. So, you know, Jesus' birthday was December 25th. That's, you know, what it's for. And just to give thanks and things like that. Be thankful, be grateful, things like that. So that's what the Christmas holiday spirit is all about. But of course, you guys know, in the good old US of A, Christmas is a day where parents will give their children a bunch of presents and gifts if they've been good. When you're young enough, you still believe that Santa brings it to you, but that's just a lie, a hoax. So if you're a young kid watching this, I'm just setting you straight now, because your parents will lie to you. Don't think they never will lie to you, because they will. And Christmas is just your parents bringing you gifts. It's not Santa Claus. But anyway, when we were younger, this is how the story goes anyway. When we were younger, we used to get a lot of gifts. I remember one of my favorite Christmases when I was maybe 5 years old, something like that. You know, we got a Sega Genesis. And you know, I fell in love. I was actually allowed to stay up all night that night and play Sega, and I played Sonic the Hedgehog all night that Christmas, all night. I'm not even exaggerating, all night until maybe 5 in the morning. So, you know, that was my most memorable Christmas, but that was probably one of the last, because as far back as I can remember, and this is what they say again, that might have been my 4th birthday, but they said when I was younger, I have 2 older brothers, and I have 2 younger sisters. At this time, it was just my 2 older brothers, me, and my 1 younger sister. And this VTOL Warship is gonna go crazy. Just check that out. But yeah, so my parents got us a whole bunch of gifts for Christmas, and the story goes that my older brothers, they had the audacity and the nerve to say, "Is this it?" And we used to get a lot of gifts. When we got that Sega for Christmas, we got it with like 10 games. We got a Sega and 10 games and other gifts. So we used to actually get a lot for Christmas. My dad was in the military. I guess he was making good money. I don't know. But the story goes that they had the nerve and the audacity to say, "Is this all?" And my mom told me that that's all that they could take after that. They just said, "You know what? We're not getting you gifts anymore." And they didn't. So for the next, I'd say if I was 4 or 5 at that time, for the next 10, 11 years of my life, I didn't get any gifts for Christmas, ever. And then maybe when I was 15, 16, 17, I started getting gifts from maybe my grandmother would give me something, or my aunt or uncle, because we used to go over their house to eat and everything. So they would drop a few gifts for us. But other than that, for 10 years, I didn't get any gifts for Christmas. And I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as, you know, I was just made to appreciate everything that I do get. So, you know, throughout the year for birthdays and stuff, you still get gifts, or if you get good grades, you get money and stuff like that. But on Christmas, I just did not get a bunch of gifts. And when I used to go to school, I used to tell everybody that I don't get gifts for Christmas, I don't celebrate Christmas. And they used to put me outside when kids were like coloring Santa and things like that, which I thought was real funny. But let me know about your Christmas stories, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and be easy.
Let's go. I'm doing my thing, busting noobs is the business. If you need a job, maybe I can help you with it. Struggling not apply, I'm only dealing with the killers. Game tight, yeah, my spawn trap is unforgiving. I got him trapped, I got him trapped, I got him trapped. I got him trapped, I got him trapped, I got him trapped. I got him trapped, I got him trapped, I got him trapped. I got him trapped, I got him trapped, I got him trapped.
Silence, they see your extended mag.